We paid a heavy price, but the trap worked.
You seem surprised.
It's been a while since we've had a win. How long will it hold?
I've never entrapped a being like this, but the bonds hold, for now.
How do we dispose of it?
I'm just a witch. You're the soldier.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
How do you kill a spirit, though?
If you kill the mortal vessel while it's bound, the spirit may perish within. If it escapes...
It's listening to us.
What are you?
Others of your kind name us ethereal.
Why have you invaded our world?
Your world. We existed first, but were managed by your corrupt gods. Your kind opened the way, and now we return to reclaim what by right should be ours.
I've heard enough of this rubbish. Let's hang it.
Destroy this vessel, and I will find another. I have tasted its desires and emotions. Your kind is weak. You have already lost this war.
Do it.
Captain!
Cut him down!
What? Are you mad? Better safe than sorry.
The spirit has fled!
This is a human now.
The captain is correct. When they awaken, they won't remember a thing.
The ethereal was right. The war is lost. We're a resistance now, and we need every human survivor we can call to our cause. Maybe this one here can still die with some honor. If they ever wake up, send them to me. If they don't, bury him deep with the others.
Hey everybody, welcome to Grim Dawn! Yes, we are here just kind of, well, we're going to be going through with each of the classes as a solo class, so I can actually learn them a little bit better, possibly even learn them well enough to do some guides, but for first things, you gotta kind of learn the game before you can, well, become good at it. So we're going to go ahead and talk to Hangman Jarvis. He's going to say his thing there. It's going to give us a quest probably. So let's go, of course, make sure that the audio is fine on that. Yeah, it's down low enough where we can actually, you know, talk with it and everything. So I'll be on my way. I'm going to skip over most of the dialogue, unfortunately. I've been back and forth as to whether I want to or not. And I have moved all of the items. We can't see it right now, but I have moved all the items in my shared stash onto another character, so I won't be tempted to use them. We want to go through with just basic gear that we find along the way. We will adjust our loot filter thingy as well, because we want to get a good feel for progression as well, not just having things that, well, we have a level 75 character that we could just transfer items from if we wanted really good gear. So I'm going to avoid doing that. So we're going to go ahead and go clear Burial Hill. I do know this first part a little bit because I've done a few test runs with it before. So what we want to do is we want to just beat the tar out of everything if at all possible. We also want to get ourselves some various items, including start down the path of using a two-handed weapon. We'll go ahead and just keep that on there just to save some room. But yeah, we're going to use a two-handed weapon. I don't remember where all the secrets are, because we've actually played this once before. We made an apostate, which is Necromancer plus Inquisitor, if I remember correctly. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go through and we're just going to beat the tar out of everything if possible along the way. Oh, and yeah, I thought there was one here. I don't remember if we're high enough level for that. We're probably going to get completely ripped to pieces, if I'm going to be honest. So let's see, because this is an island thing that I think I missed the first playthrough. I went back and got it later. So let's see, what do we have as far as enemies go? Level 5. Oh no! This will actually level us up quite quick if we don't die in the process. Thankfully, I do have my... oh, it's F! It's F for it! Okay. Yeah, F to heal. I, for some reason, was thinking it was 1, but no, it's F. I need to probably adjust my hotkeys eventually, but to something a little bit more in line with what I'm used to in, say, Diablo 2 and stuff like that. But yeah, we can get some levels off of this. Boom, we got 1 level already. This is going to be our 2nd level. Yeah, we're just ripping through level 5 enemies. And we're going to get some decent XP off of this, I think. But I don't know if you're actually supposed to come into this early. I think there's like min and max levels for various areas. So getting more tonics is definitely going to be worthwhile here. I don't want to use up all my healing all at the same time. I'm pretty sure we do eventually get a quest here as well, do we not? So let's just beat the crap out of you and move back. Let's go ahead and set up our first few levels. So yeah, getting in here, we actually got some physique. We're going to go dump both into physique, just get this started up so we can actually have some fun there. And skill-wise, we are going soldier with this one because this character's name, if you didn't notice, if I go to the inventory screen, his name is Soldier because he's going to be our soldier to test stuff on. And I'll be using these later on to actually test through various other things as well. And we're going to also get our first experience with the final expansion to the game, because last time we did it with just Ashes of Malmoth. So let's go ahead and get our first point in there, and we're going Force Wave on this one. It's basically what I want to do with it, so let's get up to 5 there. So we'll get Force Wave. I'm going to immediately move into Tremor, just so I can actually get that skill reduction there. And we're also going to be looking at possibly getting things like Fighting Spirit and stuff like that as we start leveling up. We'll get some passives, but I think I'm going to use Force Wave as kind of our main attack to kind of support things, because I've heard online that it's good. This may be through old guides or something like that though, so that's a thing. Let's go ahead and where is the loot filter on here? I think it's there we go. Loot filter, we do not want common. Magic is okay. I think we're gonna start we're just gonna start just let it be rares and above, just to have that be a thing. We're gonna stick to 2-handed melee, no ranged, no daggers or scepters, no caster offhands, no shields. We're just going straight for this. We might find some of those good things for other characters. I don't know. For now, you know what? Let's go ahead and keep them. We're not going to be transferring them on though, so let's not. Let's go ahead and just focus in on drops that are just for this character. Physical, we want bleed, and we wanted trauma. I don't remember where internal trauma comes in on this, but yeah. Let's just go ahead and show everything. That and above, and we'll sort it out later. And the only thing I'm going to be keeping on the character are components. Those are items I'm going to allow to transfer through because I don't feel like farming for them. But they've supposedly made it quite a bit easier to farm for them because they come as full components as opposed to partial components, like whenever the game first released. So that's something I will have to get used to because that's going to make life a lot easier than it was, I think. And we do not currently have it on veteran mode because, well, I am a sissy and I actually want to learn the game rather than just go in for the challenge. We'll put it on veteran mode eventually, and veteran mode will increase your drop rates, but that's going to be more for after we get a little bit further in. So we got a Frozen Heart there as well, and we got another level up, which lets us get that, which lets us have no cooldown on this. And do I actually want to up this a bit? 85% of main hand damage. Let's go ahead and get that up over 100% so we can use that effectively. And that's that. So we already have a right-click skill, which is going to be a Force Wave. And can I actually change my hotkeys for this? Options menu, key binding. Where is F? Okay, so quick bar slot 9 is going to be 1. Yep, that's okay. And that's going to be mana on 2. And we are going to do E and F on those. Just so we have E and F is going to be our first, these two right here. And then I'll have 1 and 2 at, oh, why is that? What? I thought I changed that. Options. Key binding. Did I not change that? Oh, it was slot 8 that I changed. You are 8. You are 2. There we go. See, I figured that out eventually, I guess. Well, let's go ahead and clear this stuff out. I will not find all the secret areas. If you know of a secret area that I miss, tell me about it. It may be a few episodes before I can go back and check it, because I am recording these ahead of time a bit, so that's just something that's part of the whole deal of playing games like this on a Let's Play channel. I have to generally prioritize creating content on the main channels, whereas this one I can just kind of like record it whenever and just upload it as a kind of backlog and stuff like that, and we will be able to enjoy it in the long run. Ooh, scavenge planing, sweet. And yes, we will go ahead and knock out all these little extra things around here, and we will probably level up pretty quick in this area. And we're not going to use the like quick ways to get super high levels super quick, like going into the arenas and stuff like that, because there is a challenge thing that you can do with one of the expansions, but it seems kind of like a cheap thing to do. Oh, we got a journal here. We got Hargate's journal. Let's go ahead and read that for some XP. You guys can read it over here. I'll go ahead and leave it up for just a second, and I'll scroll down. I probably won't get all of these either. They do give us XP, though. And it says we've got a floor thing there. Let's go ahead and pick up the scavenge planing. I wish there was a way to auto-pick those up, but I think that requires a mod, if I remember correctly. And we're going to clear out here just to get some more levels and some more XP. Kill off these sleuths. I know that you get their necklaces for a quest. I don't remember most of the quests and stuff from the game because it has been years since I played last. Like, as far as actually going through to try and beat the story played. Now, I have played it for First Strike since then, but that was to test out the controller and see how that kind of went and see just kind of like how the controller felt, and it felt fine. So if you're getting this on Xbox, if you don't mind the 30 frames per second, which personally I don't, I started playing gaming whenever 30 frames per second was, you know, a luxury rather than a necessity for a lot of people. So that's a thing. And yes, we can press Alt to see everything if we want to, but I don't need to. We're fine with what we've got. Do we have anything over here? We've got another one of these little pits, and I should probably be using this. And it has no cooldown, which makes it all the more dangerous. We should probably be using that, yes. You just got a skill for all this stuff, and you're not even using it. Oh, yeah. Marked rock. Ooh, what did we get there? Ooh, a bunch of money. And yes, I will be using most of my money to unlock my personal stash and stuff like that. And that means that we should have, yeah, this area is completely revealed. Let's go down into Hargate's Isle depths and see what kind of stuff we can find down there.
I can't open that.
Oh, it's locked. What? I guess we need the quest to do that. So we got some early experience, I guess. I don't see where the key would be. We got some clubs, we got some pants, nothing too interesting. But, I guess I know that there's a way to get through that. Maybe we'll get the quest later. We'll figure it out eventually. But that was some free XP. We got our early levels up just by going there. We'll try and remember that it's there and actually use it for proper farming and stuff. Now, as far as going through these houses, I'll probably miss things in them. If I miss some of the, like, lore and stuff that's in here, I'm sorry, but that's just how it goes. I will try not to, but I can't promise to get everything. So as far as the barrels and stuff like that, I will try smashing them early on. Later on, as usual with these kind of games, I will get kind of like fed up with, you know, grabbing everything and smashing everything. So I will eventually start going more I'm trying to get through the game mode rather than necessarily I'm trying to kill everything mode. And that's just something with Grim Dawn. If you want to see someone kill everything, I think Riss is actually going to be starting a playthrough relatively soon as well, because he was able to get an Xbox key. I would apply for one, but I don't usually record the console stuff. But I will be adding that to my rotation soon. It's just, I want to get some other stuff done first. So smashy smashy. We, of course, do want plenty of iron bits. Iron bitties. Just to make things a little bit easier on us. Because that's going to make our life, like, a lot easier to deal with. Because, well, iron bits unlock more storage space. And more storage space means we can kind of play around with things. I may or may not use the shared stash for things other than our components, but for right now the plan is pretty much just the components aspect. And since they fixed the component issue that I had with this game, it's going to be a little bit more pleasant for me. So, walking misery, enter the cave under Burial Hill. Yeah, we do have to take care of that, and you can see that we have like certain block offs and stuff like that. I am slightly curious why we're getting a little bit of stuttering right now. It's very strange. I'm going to Alt-Tab real quick. Bring that up so I can see if it's actually eating up a lot of something. I don't think it is. It could be, though. Let's go ahead and close that. I don't need that open while I'm playing. But that was just more some monitoring something. But we are getting stuttering, which is very strange. I'm not sure what that is. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we have a 1080, so it should be able to handle these things. So let's go with textures we kind of want. We'll go with medium shadows and medium shaders. Okay. It doesn't make it look that much worse. But yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just like little random stutters, and I didn't have that the first time I played through. And I've played this game on a worse system. So, it's just a strange thing. It happens sometimes. It's okay. And it's not losing frames on the recording software at all. So that's a good thing. So in we go. Let's see. What did we just get? We got another note, which is another bit of a lore bonus. Yes. But yeah, it's just going to keep going there. And let's go with... There we go. And let's just double check some of these various areas, and hopefully things will go well. Smacky, smacky, yes siree. Another bit of smacky, smacky. And just beat the crap out of everything. And I am liking this force wave. This force wave is working out quite well. And I'm going to close those, because that is eating up a lot of RAM. But that shouldn't have done anything with that. I still have, like, 50% of my memory left. Boom. But yeah, I have, like, notes and stuff on the other screen, so it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, this should not be causing problems. But it be causing problems. So what is over here? Why does this have a secret path over here? I'm not sure what's supposed to be over here. We've got a little, like, dude. Oh, I see. So it does actually come over here. Okay, so there's actually a lot of secrets in the game. Oh, there's a dynamite spot. I do know that dynamite is something that we can get eventually. So that is a thing. That's going to be more secrets. It's unfortunate that we need dynamite for that, but I can deal with it. So let's see. This is a temporary block. You can tell the temporary blocks by the fact that they have like a slightly different look to them. At least I think that's one of the temporary blocks. I could be wrong. I could be remembering incorrectly. But I do know that the way the map variety changes is it literally... Hey, we got a great sword. That's going to be slightly better than what we have, I think. Let's see, damage-wise, this actually does more damage per second if equipped. That does... Actually, that does less damage per attack. It just adds lightning damage. So yeah, we're going to stick with this. It's kind of sad. I was hoping the green would be better, but no! The rares are not better. So we'll just go ahead and bash the living snot out of everything in here. I do want to get done with the Burial Hill thing today, so we'll probably skip ahead to that and just kind of like run up there, because I need to figure out what's causing this little bit of stuttering. We'll get it resolved by the next episode, hopefully. But this first episode, we'll just go through and live with it for a little bit. Most of you probably wouldn't have even noticed if I didn't say anything, but it does. It stands out to me, and it's not up to my quality standards. Which, for the Let's Play channel, is just relaxing and chilling with everybody. And we might do some live streaming on here as well. We'll see. I just want to kill these guys, and then we'll go down underneath and deal with the Burial Hill. There we go. And we'll probably come back through here a few times just to kind of check on things. We are level 5, so we can get another little bit of Force Wave if we want, or we can start getting some of these other skills. I'm going to get the... This actually goes up. It has multiple levels. That's sweet. Let's go with... I think Fighting Spirit first. Because whenever we take damage, it gives us a big buff, and it reduces the skill recharge with points in it. Ooh, that'll be nice. It gives us a big offensive ability boost whenever we trigger it. It looks like it only goes down like every other level, so I doubt we'll see it go up to like constantly active if we're taking damage, but it does increase the chance of activating with each one and reduces the duration problem, so we are fine with that. So character-wise, more physique. I'll probably get some cunning and stuff like that as well. Physique gives us defensive ability. Cunning gives us, if I remember correctly, offensive ability. So we do kind of want in both of them. I am going to be going a bit offensive with this character because, well, we want to do more damage with our range attack, if at all possible. And that's Axe of Corrosion. Is that a two-hander? Nope, that's a one-hander. No! I would love a good two-handed weapon. We have a decent one right now. I mean, it's not bad. It causes, if I remember correctly, it has bleeding on it, does it not? Yeah, it's got bleeding damage. We're going to be leaning into that a little bit. We do need to level up our soldier level fairly quick, I think, if we're going solo into this. And we can shoot through walls, yay! I do not mind being able to shoot through walls. And there is a little bit of dialogue there. Oh, we need to find the door. Where's the door? There's the door. Let me in. I need the Inquisitor Creed. That's free XP. And we can just murder everything for it. We could actually save that for later if we wanted to. The XP things from the dialogue, but at the same time, I'm not going to bother with it. So we can't go through all walls. We have to be able to physically see them for this to actually do anything damage-wise to them, I guess. I don't know. So skill-wise, let's go ahead and pump this up. I want to get down the tree as well because that adds our ability to get rending force and our internal trauma. I want the extra range too because that will be nice. So we're going to kind of rush for that. And I'm just going to focus in on doing that. So let's go with, let's see, physique raises that. I think cunning does boost our offensive points as well. Undo that. Yeah, physique does the defensive ability, cunning does the offensive ability. So we want to get these up so we have a chance to hit and chance to crit going on with them. So that's going to be something that we want to focus on a little bit. Ooh, Balrog the Bloodied. He's got the little skulls next to his name. I think that means he's a special boss, but it's okay. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, that actually did not hurt. You, sir, are a butt. You are a dead butt now. Okay, so did that give us... That gave us a one-handed weapon, didn't it? Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and read both of those. I'll let them stay up for just a little bit. There's Creed 2. Here's Creed 1. If you want to read them, you can pause. But it's just something there for you guys to enjoy. And we will move on up and hope for the best. So go across the bridge and let's find ourselves the infernal annoyances. And we are killing undead and little insects. The insects will fight the undead, which is a good thing. They consider themselves enemies, which is always welcome by me. I like it when enemies fight each other. I appreciate that quite a bit. Let's go ahead and grab the lower crossing rift. Let's get into that underground area. I think it's, yeah, we have the star over there. So we need to find a way up there, which shouldn't be too hard. And how did we... Do we actually have a chance to hit with this? Do we actually have a chance to miss? I mean, sorry. With this ability? That would suck. And yes, we recharge mana fast enough that we don't even have to worry about not using this skill if we want to. But we can whack the crap out of things point blank too. Which is something I like to do. So this should be the entrance to it over here. Nope. It's on the other side. It's on the other side of this giant pile. No, I don't like that. Come here, you fools. Free XP, yes. But this is where we want to go. It's underneath Burial Hill. We should have a devotion point under here if I remember correctly as well. I will miss some devotion points too. It does point us towards them to an extent, which helps out quite a bit. But beyond that, I think we'll be okay. Kill that. Kill the little dude that's like grabbing us. Hi, die. And it might be something to do with the fog, actually, now that I'm underground. It's not doing the stuttering. Interesting. I'll adjust settings and stuff like that in between episodes. We've already done enough alt-tabbing for this episode to drive any sane person nuts. So there's that, and a little bit more murder. Yes, Aether Crystal. Oh, we've actually got our ability activated. Sweet. Fighting Spirit. Whenever you take damage, You do more. And it's running out fairly soon. Hi, big guy. How you doing, Reanimator? I will bash you in the head, rotting soldier. Okay, so we'll drink that just a little bit. And let's go ahead and back off of him and just go ranged. I think we do more damage with this anyway. Got our fighting spirit back up as well. Ouch. Actually doesn't do much damage. We are on the normal difficulty, not the veteran. We might switch it up to veteran eventually on these just because we'll get used to the game and how it functions. We probably shouldn't stand in the middle of this because it's going to be causing us damage, but it's not doing that much damage. We also have the recovery thing, oh, I'm forgetting what it's called. The thing we eat the rations to recover. Okay, so Subjugator's Skull of Scorching, scrap, and a bunch of junk. I will gladly take a bunch of junk. So that's an offhand. I should probably pick up some of the trash armor as well. Let's see. Sawblade is a one-hander. That is a chest armor. That's at least better than what we have. I'm not worried about picking up too much garbage. There's some pants. We might as well take some pants. Are they better than our pants? They are indeed better than our pants. So, upgrade ever so slightly. And yes, I will press Alt every now and then to see the random bits and bobs that we see. But for the most part, I am going to be relying on that loot filter. And here's for you. We'll have things coming down through here. And no, we can't hit that guy up there with the shockwave, unfortunately. And these Aether Crystals, if I remember correctly, are useful for a few things, are they not? There you go. Got him. And we will go ahead and offer it. And we get, ooh, Scavenge Painting. And we have a razor and a pair of breeches that are actually better than our armor, so let's go ahead and get those equipped. Oop. There we go. Good job. We even got shoulders off of that. Sweet. So we also got a devotion point there, which lets us move through stuff. I'm going to be going for internal trauma. So that's what we're going to be looking at. I think we want to go down for this first, which is Trog's Hammer that's going to... Oh, wait, that's a shield thing. That's on block. No. We could go for this. We could go for the bull as well, which gives us a chance to bull rush on attack, which I think would be good. So it's going to be that. Nope. Undo. Which one do you need? You need one blue. And you give us a blue and white. I think maybe we want to be looking at something else, possibly. Constitution. This gives us more purple. We also have this guy down here, which only requires one as well. So I think, yeah, we'll go ahead and go for the purple. And see what kind of nonsense we can pull off with that. This causes bleeding damage as well, which is kind of in our wheelhouse. Bleeding, trauma, and the physical damage are kind of what we want to be looking for. So out we go. And yeah, I do think it might actually be the fog that is causing any kind of stuttering and stuff like that, because we're not stuttering now. Just kind of sadness. It looks like we don't do too much damage with this. We did get our level up, though, so let's go ahead and return to town. And we'll go ahead and drop that. We don't actually have to use the L button to do that, but it's handy. So we'll go back to town. We've got our first big job done. This should let us into the village, so we can see the stash area and stuff like that. Killed the reanimator, thank you, continue, close, I will speak to them, and this will get us a little bit more access. Yep, you let me in. This lets me in to see you. Continue, I will do what must be done. We're going to just pick up a bunch of quests early on, and this is going to be the smuggler. If we click on that, we can see the shared stash. I don't have anything in the rest of these intentionally. So that is kind of what we're looking at. And we'll just dump all of our extra stacks of these into the slots. We have 127 freaking polished emeralds. I think it converted the partials into fulls, but I'm not entirely certain on that. That or it just got rid of them. I don't know. I actually had a ton of these parts from last time. So to get that, we need 10,000 iron bits. We're a long ways away from that. But that is going to be the first episode of Grim Dawn. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time on the next episode. Bye.